Absolutely. I mean, everything seems possible right now, and chiefly because Oregon has to sort out its quarterback situation. So, Oregon, this is good for the Ducks. Oregon's one of the 4 teams that are off in the Pac-12 this week. It's good timing for the Ducks. They need to figure out a long-term answer. Ty Thompson is the backup to Anthony Brown, and a lot of Oregon fans want to see Ty Thompson in Oregon's next game, which is Friday, October 15 against Cal at home. And, if you're going to give the keys to a freshman in his first college start, playing a home game against Cal, a team which has had an awful season, just got its butt kicked by Washington State at home, it would make sense to give your backup a start against Cal at home. Like, that's a safe situation, or at least as safe as you're going to get for playing a conference game, first start. It would make sense for Oregon to at least see what it has with Ty Thompson. And then maybe that game's not going to go great against Cal, but you at least see what you have, and then you can make a bigger judgment for Oregon's more important games and more difficult games later in the year against UCLA, against Utah, and then, of course, the Civil War looming at the end of the year against Oregon State, which could, in fact, decide the North. In terms of Oregon State, you mentioned the Beavers. They had to beat Washington. And let's be real about this. Washington had the preseason publicity, but Washington is no better than like the 9th best team in the Pac-12. Like, Washington's bad. So, that's not a high-end win for Oregon State. It was a survival win. It's like you better win this, or else, forget about beating Stanford, forget about beating the other tougher teams in like the middle to upper tiers of the Pac-12. So, that win for Oregon State, definitely important, but important because it was survival, not because it shows that the Beavers are ready to go to the next level. As I mentioned earlier, Chance Nolan didn't even throw for 50 yards in that game, and yet Oregon State was able to win because Washington's offense is so bad. Washington's best play was a wildcat using running back Sean McGrew and just running the ball and blocking. The Huskies couldn't throw either. So Oregon State's definitely in the mix, but I need to see Oregon State win a high-end game, or at least beat a reasonably good Pac-12 team before we really allow that hype train to get rolling in Corvallis.
Just by about any measurement, the Pac-12 just having a deplorable season, much like the ACC. But what it turns into is it makes it a whole lot of fun to try to forecast the rest of the way, and it just makes every game practically unpredictable in the conference race. So that the Rose Bowl representative, the Pac-12 championship game, could be something that nobody anticipated whatsoever, which I'm good with that.